this lesson, I'd like to look at how we can create our own email templates for use with the internal email client within Sage CRM. You can see that I'm currently logged on as a sales user, and I happen to be looking at an opportunity for a 120 user expense system for a company called Gatecom. Now, Susan May is the user that I've logged on as, and I can move within the email client. I can go and select the particular template that I want to use, and you can see that this writes then the body of the email, drawing the information from both the template text and also merging that with information from the current record and context. So in this lesson I want to look at how that's been created and how we can then control the usage of the template by a user. So let's cancel that, and I'm going to switch across into the environment here as the system administrator. You can see I'm logged on as the system administrator, and I'm going to come down into email and documents, where I can start to create the email templates. You can see that I've come down to administration, email and documents, email templates, and it's here I can start to create or edit an existing template. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a template for use by support staff. So I'm going to actually create a standard response after a case has been queued. Now, to do that, I've got to think about the context in which I want to use this particular email template. The last one that we looked at was the usage of an email template within the opportunity, and we saw that it merged in information about the opportunity as well as information about the parental company and the parental person, as well as information from the current user. And you can see that when we come to create a template, we have the ability to select the context that it's being used in. Now, all those contexts mean that different fields will be available. So if I choose cases, the choose field to insert into the email text will be different here. So we can see a different set of fields will be available if we had chosen the opportunity context. And that makes sense because we don't want opportunity information necessarily in the context of a case. And we can see from this slide that when we're in a different context, there are different information available to us because there is a different underlying view that is used in the process of creating the merge that goes into the template. So this information is documented. This is documented on the ecosystem, and if you search on the ecosystems, then you'll be able to find the references to all of the details of the email templates. Now, it's important to realize that we are not fixed fields that can be included inside the template. It is something that is dynamic. So if the view encompasses a particular table and you add a field to that table, that field will become available inside the mail merge as well. So if we go back into here and I consider just for a moment within customization, and I look at the customization of the company, if I run down, I can see that I've added here a custom field. And if I return into email and documents and go to my email templates, you'll be able to see that if I start creating a template for use in the context of the company, that field will be available to me. So if I look at the context of the company, we'll see in the fields that can be inserted into the email not only the user information, not only the company information, but including our custom field. Now that custom field, and any field in these list, can just be clicked on to drop that information into the body of the email. And we can also type in, if we are confident with the names of the fields, then you can type in, as you would expect, the names of the fields as well. So this, when you come to create a template, you can either select the field or you can write the name of the field, but you know that the information is being drawn from the underlying views, and that includes the vSearch list user to always give you the information about the current user who is sending the email.